So here we go. We're going live on YouTube directly. I don't think I've done this before. We're doing live on YouTube directly tonight to see how this goes. Got my new microphone, but it doesn't seem to be. Maybe I need to move it a little bit. Check 1, 2. I don't know if it'll have. It looks like it's quiet. Looks like it's too quiet. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But like I said, it's the first time trying live with YouTube directly. Usually I use other software to do this, but it looks like it's really quiet. So I don't even know if I'm going to do much of this because it looks like it's barely picking up. It's only on 2 out of however many dots are there. So I'm just going to do this real quick. It's like 1:07 a.m. We're talking about the plan. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit. I got a new mic, but I'm not sure what's going on with this YouTube studio. Trying to go live with it. Maybe it's fine, and maybe the readout is just slow, but I can't tell until I play this back. So we'll check that out. If it comes out fine, then I might be able to do this again. If not, I'll go back to the methods that I was using before. So the topic is the plan. Get a drink. The topic is the plan, the 3 steps program, PDF. It's all included. There's a link down below this video. Before I put the video on, I was able to fill out all that information, the description, the title, and all that. You could do that before you go live this way. So just if you've never gone live just straight on YouTube and you used other software like I was doing, that's one difference. You can actually fill out the title, the description, all that, then go live when you're ready. So that's what I did. We're talking about the plan, the 3 steps, PDF, which is included in the plan. The plan is actually an entire website now. This thing was developed by myself and AI through ChatGPT. We first made a 5-day plan, then we turned that into 7. So it's a 7-day plan. There's a checklist in there. If you want to get all this, there's no cost. I developed it with AI, and we have a website. I've got 2 PDFs in there, 2 bonus programs, all kind of stuff. But the main thing, the awesome thing that I'm loving is what's called the checklist. So like tonight was optimization, and you'll learn more about what that means if once you get in there. It'll tell you what that is. But each night is like one thing. Like I'm in chaos mode right now. Chaos marketing is what I do after I do the main thing. So like tonight's main thing was optimization. So once I finished that, I was done, let's say, working for the night. I went and took a break, sat on the porch for a little bit and thought about it. Like okay, I got a little bit more time here before I go to bed. So what am I going to do? And I thought I could, make a video. Another thought was to do like just a talk on Substack. Thought different ways I could make the video. And then I thought, well, I haven't tried to just go direct live on YouTube with their built-in software. So I thought, well, let's try that. But what that means is like right now I'm in what's called chaos marketing mode, where I just come up with something or decide to do something, but it's not part of the plan. So that's what you do afterwards. So each day you'll have a task to complete, and it'll be just one task that doesn't take very long. That's how we designed this program. You know exactly what the task is going to be, and it's not going to take up the whole night. So then you can have time to do other marketing things, videos, writing, art, music, or just relax and watch TV, or just relax and do nothing, just sit in a chair, sit outside, watch the rain if it's raining, watch the neighbors, whatever you want to do. But anyways, what I'm doing, I just went back to marketing mode. So we did chaos marketing, which tonight is just making this video. And there's no script. There's just a title, a vague idea of what I might talk about. And then you just start rolling. I hope this is picking up. Check 1, 2. If you'd see these green dots, I'm sorry if you have to turn up your speakers to hear this. I don't know. It's staying on like 1 and 2. Occasionally it hits 3. But this mic, I know this mic is good because I used it on a video the other night, and the levels I was seeing on there were way different than what I'm seeing right now. So it's Friday, May 23rd, 1:12 a.m. We're making a live YouTube video. So we're talking about the plan. There's a link below the video for the plan. All you do is sign up. There's a brief message you'll get on the page that explains what's in this. All you do is put your email in, then you will get an email with a link to the website. And that's it. Then once you're in there, there's a bunch of stuff you can check out, including the checklist that I've been talking about. So it's real nice now because I never knew, like I would run this whole thing with chaos marketing, where each night I just decide, okay, I'm going to do this. But then when you're doing it that way, especially if you're working on something that takes longer than one day, what would happen to me is I would get sidetracked and then I would forget what I was doing or forget to go back to this. This way you're not just jumping around like that. You know what you're doing every day, and you can get a lot more done. And by doing this, you'll constantly be putting content up, which that's what you want to do too. You want to have a constant stream of new content going up, and this forces that. As long as you just follow the checklist, you'll force yourself to do content, writing and videos on a weekly basis, and know for sure which days. And then you can do what I'm doing right now and just pop other videos. If that's what you feel like doing, a video, or you can do writing. Whatever you want to do in between the other days, like after you do your main task. It just depends. Like, are you still awake? Are you going to bed? Do you want to just go sit down and do nothing? Take a break. So what I did is I took a short break, and then I came back here and making this video, drinking some more coffee and some water. So what's cool about this, any of these live things, I don't have to do any editing. I don't have to upload this when I'm done. And I think I can go as long as I want. I was going to do this short, but now I keep talking. So I'll just keep going for a minute because, you can just keep talking and there's nothing to upload. It's just going to be there. So that's nice. More of the plan. There is a link section in there that will get you to some free advertising resources. They are like mailers and traffic exchanges, stuff like that, but they're ones that have been around for a while. People do use them. There are people in there, but you need to use something like that just a certain way. This can't be your main form of marketing or lead generation, because they have to know, like, and trust you. This is what they say. People have to know, like, and trust you. They really need, I think, to see you in a video just like this. So you can establish like a relationship. They can see what you're talking about, see that you're a real person, you're not a bot. Um, you know, know, like, and trust is what they say. So anyways, you can't really get that if you just throw lead capture pages or splash pages up on like traffic exchanges. You can have your little avatar on the page so people see your face, but they don't really get to know you that way at all. They'll just notice a face. It's more like a logo or a brand or something. But that's not the same. So they want to hear you. They want to see you, just like talking about whatever it is you're trying to do. I was thinking about the art today. I've got some art up on eBay that I made. It's not really selling, but I think some of the pictures are cool. And then I was thinking today about maybe putting some up on, what's it called? Red something, Red Fin, Red Note. I can't remember. But I had messed with that site a little bit before, did a couple things on there, but just kind of to see how it worked. But I didn't really put my own art up there. So I was thinking today maybe I should look into that too. Just a different way to put some of my artwork up somewhere. Might be a good idea, because I could do prints up there. I could do t-shirts. They have all the different mugs, stuff like that. All kind of stuff you could do up there. But what I was doing before was just finding like public domain art and then modifying that instead of just creating my own. So I think it would be a better idea to not do that editing of public domain and just make my own for up there. It sounds like a better idea. So I hope this mic is picking up. I hope you can hear me if you are watching this video. It should be clear, at least. The vocal should be clear. Whether or not it's loud enough, that's the question, because the light indicators are never going past 3. So maybe that's good. There's like 6 altogether. So I keep hitting like the 3, the 2 and the 3, sometimes the 1, but there's 6 indicators. That's what I'm looking at, but I really can't tell how this is picking up until I play this video back after it's done. And we'll see what that's all about. I just noticed there's a clock up in the corner, so I know how long I'm on here. So that's a good feature. I like that. I don't know if I can share my screen on here, or what I can do with this. Actually, there's some buttons down here. Share screen. Yep, I could do that right there. Share the video. So this is good to know that I could share my screen. I didn't know that when I came in here, and I was wondering about that. I need to do that as a test. Just need to figure out which tab to go to, or let's see. I can go like here, so we could do that. Do that. Okay. Back over here. Okay, I'm going to try to share the screen. See what happens. I'm going to go this. All right. Tab window. Entire screen. Oh, okay, so I can do a tab. So, okay, that'll work. We can do, we'll do the profile page maybe. There, that might be good. So this is cool. I'm going to see if this works. Also share tab audio. Well, there is no audio on that tab, but that's okay. We're going to share the screen. All right. This is awesome. Now that I know I can do this, I was wondering about that. And now I know. Here it is. So, okay. What we're looking at here on this tab is Hungry for Hits. The plan, 3 steps. There's what I was talking about. On this page, this is something you can use. Like, okay, if you do the plan, and when you get to the one section called the links, you need something to put on those pages. So, like when you want to advertise something like in a traffic exchange or a safe list or a mailer, you could use something like this. So what I did on here is I made a book cover for the plan, the 3 steps. I made that on a website called idplr.com. That's how I made this. I had AI help me generate the cover, the book cover. Then I went to, go back again, idplr.com, and they have an e-cover creator on there. So that's how I made this cool looking book cover. I uploaded, now here's the thing though, you have to have somewhere to upload this. There are free hosting places on the internet that host pictures. You would just have to find those. I have a domain, anixas.com, anixas.com. That's my domain, one of my domains. So what I can do, because I have this domain and I have some space, web space up there hosted, I can upload pictures into folders up there. So that's what this is. This is coming from there. If you don't have your own domain or your own website, Build-A-Biz is something else you'll find in this plan. They have an autoresponder. They have 38 different tools you get, and they have actually image hosting on that site where they'll host images for you. So you can see on the left here is my avatar, Mudball Mike, and my country. This is all from so you can go to this site, Hungry for Hits. There'll be a link. I'll put a link somewhere, maybe. It doesn't matter. You'll find this in the plan, so it doesn't matter. If you just go to the description under this video and go get the plan, you get all this stuff, and I'll have the Hungry for Hits inside there. It's already in there because I actually talk about this. This is a free way to make like a website. So if you just need a website real quick to highlight something like the plan or whatever you just put whatever you're doing right there. It could just be text. You don't have to have an image, but of course the image makes it look cool. On the left, we're going to see my social media icons. So there's my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my X, Facebook, blog. It's all right there. There's some stats as to what's going on right now on Hungry for Hits. So right now there's 28 people surfing. Surf today, 289. So 289 people were on that website today. So, I mean, this is the kind of thing, and this is free. You can go to this website, which you'll find inside the plan, and just get a free account. And I'm not paying for this. This is on my free account. They let me make this page. So here we go. We got the plan. It says you get all this for free. So this kind of tells us what's in the plan. Direct access to the training website, 3-step ebook, 7-day checklist, that is the coolest thing. This is, to me, the heart of the plan, 7-day checklist. Bonus 1, my traffic program. Bonus 2, product creation program, includes 7 training videos. This is all for nothing. You get all this for free just by going here, sign up, and you'll get an email with a link where you're going to get all this in a website. Free autoresponders, free traffic resources, detailed 3-step plan, brainstorming, banana advertising, and co-op sites. And they're, I'm going to keep adding to this. Like tonight, I added a section about this page, actually. This profile page on Hungry for Hits. I added a section on the 3 steps on the plan website for this tonight, because this is just too cool. I mean, if you need a website to just showcase something, you can change this out so easy anytime. So you can just do a different promotion every week if you want, and then just use this page. And I mean, not only does it promote whatever you're promoting, you got all this stuff, so you could get subscribers on, your social media channels through here too. Maybe somebody doesn't care about this side, but they say, who is this? Then they start checking out your social media links. And then you get some more people following you, I mean, so cool. What I did on here then, I put, yes, I'm an affiliate of any program listed and may earn a commission or credits if any purchases are made. So that's the affiliate disclosure you should have pretty much anywhere you're advertising stuff. Then I just added a couple banners below here for some other, cool things. So Fast and Furious Traffic, that's another traffic exchange. And then down here, this is Leads Leap, another place to get a bunch of free tools. You can make websites on there for free. You can make lead capture pages. You can build a list, page builder, pop-up creator, advanced link tracker. Get these free, and they're not lying. All this stuff you get no cost. So everything I'm showing you here is free. So the plan is free. This page is free. You'll find stuff in the plan. All this stuff is pretty much free. Are there any paid things in there? There's a couple, but nothing that costs anything really. Build-A-Biz you can get if you want it. It's like $14 a month for the pro version. I included something called OLSP in there too. It's like $7 to start that one, just a one-time $7. You'll get a lot of internet marketing training videos and modules, things posts you can use on Facebook, stuff like that. There's just a ton of value you get on there for $7. You'll get like a mega link you can use. So, and they have the magic link. It's all in there. And then we're talking about co-op sites. If you use co-op sites, you can get more reach on the internet. So what you could do to use a co-op site in a plan like this. Okay, so you go on a traffic exchange. First of all, you make like a page like this. So whatever, put whatever you're advertising right here. And then take this page and advertise it on a traffic exchange. And then what you're going to do, so you then what what this does here, this actually, where it says click here, that goes to a lead capture page that I have over on this website, Leads Leap. So that's how that works. And then the autoresponder in there sends out an email automatically that has the link to the website for the plan. So people sign up and then they'll immediately get emailed a link for the website where they get the plan. It's a real simple it's just a real simple setup. So, but what you could do if you want to bring a co-op into the mix too, so then you could also put this site on the co-op. I put 2 co-op sites in there. There's a bunch. I could add more, but I just put a couple good ones in there. So you could add this site here that you've made to the co-op. And then you take your co-op link and you put it in the traffic exchange where you're advertising this page too. Because as you generate hits for the co-op link, then that enables whatever you're promoting to be shown on all their co-op sites, on all the sites that are connected to that particular co-op. So it's just a way to get your spread your message further with just a little more work. And then, you have to either purchase clicks. Sometimes they'll give you some free ones when you sign up, or when you like get a welcome bonus or something like that. But normally on these, you're working for the clicks. So you're clicking and looking at other people's ads, earning credits, and then for those credits, your ad is shown. But like I said, this is just something to do after you've done other stuff. It's not really part of the plan to do that. It's just like that would be more in like the chaos mode. Like once you're done with whatever you're doing on the plan that night, you, as a relaxing thing, you could go surf a traffic exchange for a little bit, or a couple of them, So we don't have you're not going to be going to a traffic exchange like every day as part of the plan, as far as the checklist goes. Just so you're aware of that. These are just extra things you can do. And I've used them for many years, so a lot of people don't like them. Some people do. But some people think it's just crap traffic. And it can be, because there can be bots, there can be people just, buying tons of credits, just all kind of stuff. But people do surf. People are sitting there surfing, but a lot of them, what they do is they open multiple traffic exchanges, like in multiple tabs, and then they're just flying back and forth really quick just to gather up a lot of hits. So those people doing it that way, you just have a real quick attention span for them. So like in my case, I have the cover for the book, real prominently in the top area of this thing. And right underneath it, it says you get all this for free. So if someone is flying by this and that book cover catches their attention, because it's odd, people pointing up at a spaceship, and then they say, well, what's the plan? What's this 3 steps? And then they see in highlighted in yellow, you get all this for free. Then hopefully they'll stop for a minute and they'll scroll down a little bit and they'll start reading all this, and they'll be like, oh, look at all this I'm getting. And then they might click here and, want to get in this or want to check this product out, So anyways, I'm going to stop sharing this page. See what happens there. And then I go back here. Okay. So we're at 28 minutes, 28:20. It is 1:35 a.m. And I think we talked about a lot of stuff on here tonight. So, and now that I know I can come on YouTube Live and share my screen to show whatever I want, whatever tab I want. It also said I could, let me click it again. It says I can share a Chrome tab, a window, or the entire screen. So there's a lot of options. So that's awesome to know that I could come on here and just do that. Or I can just sit here and talk like this. It doesn't matter. I mean, just drinking some coffee, some water, doing a live YouTube video at 1:36 in the morning. There's no one in here, no one watching live, but it doesn't matter because this will be uploaded. As I'm doing this, it's uploaded to the channel and it'll just be there. And people will see that this video goes up. So whether people, it's late. I don't expect people to be in here. Sometimes a couple people pop in here if I go earlier, but that part doesn't matter. You just go ahead and just do it. Just pop in and do it. whether you're doing it because you want to do it and you want to provide information. Useful information is what we're providing. And we got the plan. This is a program developed by myself and AI through ChatGPT. We got the plan. It's the second one I've done. So I did one. Did I do 3? I don't know if that one was part of the AI or not, but for sure with AI, I've created 2 programs, but this one is the best one. I don't even need any more now because this one's so cool. I've started using it this week because first I had to develop the website and everything I was creating. So PDF, website, all that stuff. So I developed all that. So that's the thing, people talk about AI taking over and stuff like that, but there's still a lot of stuff that you have to do that it can't do everything. And it's not going to think the way you do, but it's sure good as an assistant to help you do certain tasks, but it can't just do everything that I did to make this happen. I mean, I don't see how it would. Anyways, so people are still needed, at least at this moment. But so, yes, this is the second program that I've created with AI via ChatGPT. And it's a good one. It's a great one because I actually, once I finished it, got it. So it took me probably a week, I think, to finish it. I'm still uploading stuff to the site. So the site is going to be ongoing. Like I can add infinite numbers of things to the website. If I find something useful that goes along with this plan, I will add it to the website. So that's how that's going to go. So tonight I fixed all the menus because I'm doing this all by hand, the HTML. So I had to code more buttons on the side of the website tonight because the homepage had all the buttons, all the links for the different pages, but the other pages didn't have all those buttons. So I had to, and then I added another page tonight with Hungry for Hits. So I had to add those buttons and add that page, upload that page. I took a screenshot of the page that I was showing you a little bit ago on this video. I took a screenshot of that and then I had to shrink it. So I used a program called the GIMP to shrink that image. Then I put that on there. And then I, tell you a little bit about how to make a free website on Hungry for Hits. So I added that whole section tonight, whole another page, because I think people could find that useful to be able to go make a free, web page. You don't need hosting. You don't need to pay for a domain, and you'll get a link for this page that you could just go give to anybody. So now, is there a reason to get a domain name? Yeah. If you're going to have a business or something, you'd want an actual domain name, but it just depends, because if all you need is a link that you're going to send through email or text or something, you could just get like this page like I'm showing you here, or you could go on Lead Sleep and make one. Real easy page designer over there, and you can make it, there's just a lot of options over there. You'll see if you go there. All these things are included in the plan. You'll get links to all the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah. So I don't need to make. So, it's like we made a program and it was good. The first one was good, but it was mainly just an email program. So there was a lead capture page and then a series of 6 or 7 emails. So that was it was just like a nice little training series of emails. So I mean, it wasn't bad. There's nothing wrong with that. But when we made this plan, this program here, the plan, 3 steps, this one came out really good. As where I don't need another one. I don't think I need another one ever. I can just use this now. I know exactly what I'm going to do every day. And the way AI designed it was a 5-day plan so that I had 2 days off. I usually do stuff every day anyways at night, especially at night. So I didn't need 2 days off. So I just duplicated 2 of the days. I had AI assist me, and we duplicated two of the days so that we had a 7-day plan. And I purposely on there don't tell you the days of the week, because people think, or people, some people think different days start the week. Like, there's no agreement on that. That's one of those things. People don't agree, like, what's the first day of the week? What's the last day of the week? There's a discrepancy there. Just ask people. People will give you different answers. So I already know that. So we don't give you the days of the week. You pick whatever you think starts the week, and that will be your number one. So this week here that I'm in the middle, that I'm doing right now, this is the first time I'm using the plan myself, and it's been working flawlessly. It's working flawlessly. I'm getting new subscribers on the list and in my like YouTube and Substack and everything. I'm getting new subscribers. We're getting people that sign up for the list to get the plan. It's just working perfect. So why would I need anything else now? And I've got, like I said, I'm only adding, as far as like monetary things, right now I think there's just 2 in there. I mean, you can upgrade it, things like Lead Sleep and Hungry for Hits and stuff, but I'm not upgraded in those. I use the free programs. But there is a bunch of, you do get a lot more. You'll get like advertising credits. Like if you would upgrade it Hungry for Hits, then you'd get like so many advertising credits every month where you don't have to surf then. You just add the credits in. So there's value to buying stuff. And I could earn a commission if you buy things like that. But I'm mainly telling you how to do these things free. So, and so I'm using Hungry for Hits free. I'm telling you how to do that. I'm not asking for money or anything. And like I said, the 2 things I do have in there that are, so I'm things that I've bought myself. Like I have OLSP in there, and I've paid for 2 modules. I've got the Mega Link and the Magic Link, and I believe each one was $7. So I spent $14 there. I find it a good value, so I'm sharing that through there. If you think it's a good value, you can get it. If not, it doesn't matter. It's just, I think it's something cool that you might like and that goes along with all this stuff. So it's there. And Build-A-Biz too. Like I said, they have, you'll have a blog, an autoresponder, image hosting, a total of like, I think 38 tools on that website that are for internet marketing. There's like so many things, trackers, just so much stuff on there at a value, and it's only like $14 a month for the pro, like the best pro version they have. Banner makers, you can make banners on there. You can make splash pages, lead capture pages, create campaigns. I mean, It's all there at a very low price, and the tools are easy to use. And there's videos. I think there's videos for pretty much everything you do in there. To anything that has a complexity to it at all, there'll be a video inside there that tells you how to do it. So you won't be lost or anything or not know what to do, because a lot of it you can just figure out because it's so easy. But if you are stuck or whatever, there'll be a video that you can watch to help you understand what to do with it. So we've gone 40 minutes and 37 seconds on this live. There could be people in here. I see a couple people or something in there now. Anyways, I'm about to get off of here though, because it's 1:47 a.m. So hopefully anybody that sees this likes it. Hopefully you can hear the microphone. I'll check it when I'm done to see if it picked up or not. Hopefully it did. Maybe the indicator just is, bizarre. I don't know. I really don't know. But the fact is, this is YouTube Live through YouTube that I'm doing this. Never done it before like that. Found out that I could share my screen. So if anybody is thinking about just going live on YouTube, yes. If you look down by the indicator underneath where I can see myself on this video, there's a microphone indicator, then there's a microphone symbol. Then right beside that is a rectangle with an arrow. And if you click on that, you get screen sharing options where you can share tabs and the whole screen and everything. So that's very useful. So you could even come on here, like if you don't want to show your face or whatever, just share the screen and just talk over it. That's an option, because some people don't like to see themselves on video or whatever, or they don't want other people to see them. Got coffee and water. All right, so it's gonna be it for this video. This is Mudball Live, Friday, May 23rd, 1:49 a.m. Signing off. Mudball Mike.